under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball.
And now,
next on the show,
2021 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Chad Kuhl is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball. That's the ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
To the plate now, Billy Williams. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And that brings up Javi Baez. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied down the left field line. They find some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kerry Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So Wood just steams through this half inning. We'll move on to inning number 2 here at Forbes Field. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Cool has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's got 8 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A bouncer to the left side. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ralph Kiner.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's away.
A 1-0 delivery.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One ball, 1 strike to count. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for the Buccos, Jason Kendall. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball down the hole.
And that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Bill Mazeroski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Wood looks back. Now comes home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting in, the shortstop, Newman.
So stepping in is Kevin Newman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wood looks back. Now comes home. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. So in now for Chicago, Kerry Wood. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
The next Cub up, Ryan Sandberg, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Two and 1 the count to Sandberg.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. 0-1 the count. Hayward, only 20 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The left fielder.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Stepping in once again is Billy Williams. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Javier Bryant as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Williams at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now that.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chad Kuhl as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's inside. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher, leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that brings up Adam Frazier. He's set. Here it comes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Jason Bay. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on a slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. Still down 3-0. Now to bat, Jock Peterson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so Maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit down the third baseline. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 to Pops, and that finishes off the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Kerry Wood, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. But they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
Now here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kiner is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Base is empty, 2 away, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, and fans don't like this at all. At the plate, Bill Mazeroski, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that back, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
That's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ryan Sandberg, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Thank you, mate.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Up next, Billy Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hayward, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. From the stretch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hot shot to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Kevin Newman.
First pitch on its way.
That's a corner.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Dave Parker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 39, Dave Parker.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Grounded to first. Rizzo was there. Toss to Wood covering, and it's in time to record the out at first.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto.
So two gone here in the Pirates' fifth, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy on the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a play! And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Chris Stratton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Bryant stands at second with no outs. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime against this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
No strike.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
Wilson Contreras, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Strike 2 taken. The fastball clips the inside black. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the stretch, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. So now into the box is Ralph Kiner, due up with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Digging in next, Willie Stargell. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
One and two.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 and 2.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This is skied into short left center. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Zigzag.
Next to stand in is Jason Kendall. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1.
1 strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And Kendall swings and misses that time as he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. David Bednar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, David Bednar.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kerry Wood.
The pitcher, Kerry Wood.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Wood on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home, bounce to first. He's got it, one there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
plate now, Jason Hayward. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, and it's still 3-1.
7th inning, correct.
So now here is Bill Mazeroski. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Bill Mazeroski.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Kevin Newman. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Brian Reynolds gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Clay Holmes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Clay Holmes.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nope. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff. At the plate, Javier Baez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Bryant.
At the plate now is Chris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't work.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Striding in is Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kerry Wood. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Woo, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Weekly hit to third. Back to him. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 5-1.
Ladies
Lee
and gentlemen,
Smith is
your
into the
attention,
ball game
please.
now as he'll make his
Now
fifth
pitching
appearance of the
for
season
Chicago,
here.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Roberto Clemente. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Smith, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Jason Bay. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see A good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
A runner at second, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Craig Kimbrell will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Diner. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Ralph Kiner will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with a runner at third and only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
0-1 count and the pitch. Frazier stands at third with one gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next to hit is Willie Stargell, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way.
2-2.
slicer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it is in time as Kendall came up firing there, and he put it right on the money.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he rolled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate now, Billy Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Javier Baez is on deck. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be two bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Hey, D-roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Chasen Shreve enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Chasen Shreve.
In now, Javier Baez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Two now to Baez. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Bay is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 3. Bruce Sutter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
And now in the box, Jason Kendall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
And now Bill Mazeroski. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Rips this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Newman.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Nope, off him.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Bryant Hayes will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Bryant.
As a look, now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
To the plate now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on the first to be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kerry Wood earns the win, his second. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.